She took her child and ran. What happened next will break you. Her name is Naomi Ellis. She was 27 the night she disappeared. Not from the news. Not from social media. From a marriage that was quietly killing her. From a man everyone thought was perfect. And from a home that looked whole but was full of shattered glass. This is the story of how she ran. And what the world did to her afterward. The house that held her. Naomi met Eric Ellis at 21. He was charming, kind, a financial advisor. Stable. She was finishing college, studying education, dreaming of a future. They married a year later. For a while, it was good. Until Eric began correcting her. At dinner parties, let me do the talking. Naomi, don't embarrass yourself. In front of friends, you're lucky I'm patient. When she got pregnant, the real change began. He controlled what she wore, tracked her location, mocked her family. The isolation came slowly. One by one her friends stopped calling. She never noticed until it was just her, Eric, and baby Jaden. The beginning of the end. The first time he hit her, Jaden was 2. It wasn't a punch. It was a shove. Hard enough for her to fall and crack her lip on the bathroom sink. Eric apologized, bought her flowers, said, "You made me feel like the bad guy." She forgave him. Then it happened again and again, but always where clothes would hide it. One night, Naomi looked in the mirror and didn't. She whispered, "I'm still alive, but I'm not living." That night, Eric threw her phone against the wall. Jaden screamed. Naomi scooped him up and ran. The escapee. It was 3:11 a.m. She had no plan, no car, just her baby, one bag, and a stranger's name she remembered from years ago. A woman named Maya, who had once said, "If you ever need help, really need help, find me." Maya opened her door without questions. Naomi cried for 4 hours straight. The next day, she filed for a restraining order. But Eric beat her to court. He claimed she had abducted their son, said she was emotionally unstable, violent, and on medication for depression. The system isn't built for her. Naomi didn't have a lawyer. Eric had a whole legal team. In court, she trembled. He smiled. The judge gave shared custody. No background check. No home visit. No trauma inquiry. Jaden cried every time he was dropped off. Then came the worst moment. One evening, Jaden came home with a bruise on his arm. He said, "Daddy pushed me. I spilled juice." Naomi called Child Protective Services. Their response? This doesn't meet the threshold of abuse. When mother's break bills mounted, Naomi lost her job. She'd missed too many days for court dates. She pawned her wedding ring to pay rent. Then her TV. Then her car. Eventually, she and Jaden moved into a women's shelter. She cried herself to sleep. Every night, Jaden, age 4, whispered, "It's okay, Mommy. One day I'll buy us a big house." Those words broke her. She got up the next day and went to work. The woman WHO stood beside her. Naomi began working at a diner. Minimum wage. If you need a lawyer, I work pro bono for women escaping abuse. That note changed Naomi's life. Angela took the case, subpoenaed her records, got therapy notes, interviewed the shelter staff, tracked down Maya, and most importantly, Angela found an old voicemail Eric left by mistake. A 9-minute recording of him screaming, "If you ever leave me again, I swear you'll regret it. You'll never see your son." It would become the nail in his coffin. The courtroom wore. This time Naomi came prepared. Angela did the talking. Naomi did the standing. The judge listened to the recording, listened to Jaden's psychologist testify, listened to the timeline of bruises, fear, and silence. And then, for the first time, listened to Naomi. She stood and said, "I never wanted to destroy him. I just wanted to stop being destroyed." Silence. The judge leaned forward. "Mr. Ellis, your parenting rights are terminated until further notice. Miss Ellis, full custody granted." Court sealed. Case closed. Naomi sobbed. Angela held her hand. Jaden ran into her arms. The Rizzion year later, Naomi runs the Safe Mother Project, a nonprofit that provides housing and legal support for women fleeing abuse. She now speaks at conferences, was featured in a national article, helped pass a new domestic violence bill in her state. Jaden is now in school, loves drawing superheroes. He says, My mommy is the strongest woman in the world. And he's right. Full circle, Naomi walks past the old courthouse. She sees a woman outside, crying, holding a baby. She walks over, hands her a card. This helped me when I had nothing. You're not alone. The woman hugs her. Naomi turns away, smiling. Powerful. Free. Naomi didn't run to destroy. She ran to survive. She didn't raise her voice to attack. She raised it to be heard. And when the world failed her, one woman stood up. And because of that, Naomi can now stand for others.